Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Lasciamo che sia il campo a parlare. Buona partita a tutti.
And so the match is underway. This is the lineup for the home team. Rui Patricio stands between the posts. Brian Cristante starts alongside Nemanja Matic in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. How can he take them on and beat them? No-nonsense clearance. Well, they're going for the short one. And that'll be a Betis throw-in. And here's the starting 11 for Real Betis. Claudio Bravo starts in goal. Canales plays with Joaquin on the flanks. And the striker today is Willian José. Danger here as he runs at them. Tammy Abraham. Zaniolo. Tremendous challenge. Inventive and entertaining. It's not a bad combination. Paulo Dybala, the man we're talking about.
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
Matic. Dybala. Zalewski. Far from a good pass. Willian. Tammy Abraham. Abraham. Can they forge ahead? And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Brian Cristante. And he's broken free. Keeper getting the touch. Well, good defending, clattered out of there.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Well, they can't exhale just yet. Here they come again. Oh, good hit. Close shave. Zaniolo. And back with Dybala. Can he give them the advantage? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, that is how to play advantage. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. Using his strength to shield the ball. Canales. Who can he pick out? Guardado. Tremendous block. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Matic. Zaniolo. And a poor ball. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Andres Guardado. And intercepting it. Brian Cristante. It's with Celik. Tammy Abraham. And he was in the right place to intercept. Canales. Willian. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Determined defending. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Zaniolo. On the ball, Zaniolo. Interception to snuff out the danger. Willian. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Fekir! It's still alive. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Nicolo Zaniolo. Matic. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Fekir. Guardado. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It is a decent-looking attack here. Fekir. An alert piece of defending. Nicolo Zaniolo. Oh, good-looking run. Well, the supporters think it's on. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Short corner it is. Antini. Keeper did his job to begin with. Not a time for composure on the ball. Rodriguez. Canales. Can they hit on the break? Fekir has eyes for goal. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And played short. And out of play for what will be a Betis throw. Fekir. Can he convert? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, they survived the attack. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Turning inside, where's he going to go? And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Now, what's the keeper playing at? And fine goalkeeping.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Playing it short. Dybala, can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity, and they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Something to worry about here. Well, whatever way you slice it, a long, long way from the target, Stuart.
Well, a lack of technique and composure there. That's a bad miss.
Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well, really closing him down.
What a game we've had so far. Goals at both ends, some near misses as well, and some good individual displays. You can't take your eyes off of this.
And perhaps another chance in the making for them here. Oh, what's he gone and done? There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Canales. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Good pressure high up the pitch. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Matic. Good tackle. Fekir. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, one man who dazzled in the first half, Nabil Fekir. Interested to get your analysis.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
Zaniolo. And back to Dybala. Can he give them the advantage? Fekir! It's still alive. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. Well, the supporters think it's on. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Has eyes for goal. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really...
Dybala, can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity, and they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he?
Something to worry about here. Oh, whatever way you slice it, a long, long way from the target, Stuart.
Well, a lack of technique and composure there. That's a...
Oh, what's he gone and done? There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, racing away here. It's a cross towards the near post. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And a fantastic diving save.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. Favouring the short one. Cristante. And it's with Mancini. Zaniolo. Mancini. Here's Abraham. On the ball, Zaniolo. Abraham. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Zaniolo. Alert defending. Willian. And with it, Joaquin. Free kick awarded then by the referee. A danger here as he runs at them. Crossing opportunity. Very quick thinking there. Luis Felipe. Andres Guardado. Miranda. And with it, Joaquin. Fekir. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Nicolo Zaniolo. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. On the offensive. And let's give credit to the defending. Abraham. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And a timely intervention. So a half an hour remaining. Zalewski. It's with Dybala. Brian Cristante. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. And a decent save, full credit. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And responsible for the corner is Dybala. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, opting for the short corner. Really good challenge. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. A chance to whip it in. No worries for the keeper.
Well, there you can see it. The visitors haven't been able to control possession, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Yes, a really effective performance all in all. The pass could do damage, and that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Well, goalkeeper mistake, will there be a price to pay? Well, now I think after all that, they can exhale.
Well, he lost his concentration there, but he's just about got away with it.
Oh, he's given the ball away. Abraham. On the ball, Zaniolo. Cristante. Zaniolo. On to Cristante. They do pass the ball with authority. Surely the equaliser. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Joaquin. Well, Betis a bit sloppy in possession. Dybala. Nicolo Zaniolo. Here's Cristante. Celik. Zaniolo. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
And time for the change now. Can someone get on the end of this? Still not clear. El Shaarawy. On to Matic, putting his body on the line. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Canales. He's in with a chance. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Keen to take it short here. A very effective challenge put in. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Brian Cristante. Abraham. Well, they still have designs on the win. Opportunity it is. Goodness me, what a crucial save that is.
Well, that looked like being the winner. No one else in sight, but the keeper had other ideas.
And they will make the change now. So the corner played into the box. And the problem not completely solved. Smalling. Zaniolo. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question. And that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Well, they fancy a short one. This is Nemanja Matic. Smalling. He's protecting it effectively. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
Corner kick played in. Marvellous anticipation. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Really vital interception. And just 5 minutes remaining. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, a judgment call for the referee. Many an official would have cautioned him. Couldn't keep it. Brian Cristante. On to Abraham. Ibanez. And a fine tackle. Teammates available. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Tremendous block.
Well, the hosts have had most of the ball in the last 15 minutes. Not just in terms of possession, but also with the chances they've created. And that winning goal is surely just round the corner.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Shomurodov. Super tackle, and they've won possession. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Joaquin. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Tammy Abraham. Well, very effective play in possession. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Canales. Can they grab the lead late on? And there's the referee's whistle, still all square. It's still alive. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. Oh, what's he gone and done? There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. They do pass the ball with authority. Surely the equaliser. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. Would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should.
He's protecting it effectively. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been foiled. How pivotal could that be?